ABC Studios in New York, it's Late Night with Conan O'Brien. Tonight, Bill Murray, Jon Stewart, Natalie Merchant, and Max gets a rousing send-off with Andy Richter and the Max Weinberg 7. Now, here's your host, Conan O'Brien.
Welcome to the show. We got a very special edition of our program this evening. This is not your typical Late Night with Conan O'Brien. This is of professional quality this evening, which I feel good about. I think you know what we're all talking about. It is a special occasion, folks. After tonight, as I think many of you know, our band leader, Max Weinberg, is taking a leave of absence from the show so he can go on tour with Bruce Springsteen. It's very nice. Very cool. I was talking to Max earlier about it. Max said the main difference between working for Bruce and working for me is that Bruce doesn't hire his own groupies. I'd like to thank you, ladies, very much. The check is in the mail. There is other news going on. It's not that funny. Sad that you're laughing at that so long. Like I'd have a groupie. It's funny. In April, big news for you people living in Manhattan. In April, this is a true story, a 4-day sex convention complete with triple X-rated movies and bondage boutiques is coming to Manhattan. That's a true story. Coming here to Manhattan. That's right, yeah. Organizers of the event say it won't be your typical Clinton fundraiser. It's going to be it's going to be different. And then we got a lot of show tonight, but I have to mention this. The Reverend Jerry Falwell's in the news again. The Reverend Jerry Falwell said that he warned parents that Tinky Winky is gay, even though he's never seen an episode of the Teletubbies. Can you believe that? He's never seen an episode of the Teletubbies. Apparently, Falwell knew Tinky Winky was gay because he ran into him at a leather bar. And they had it was a dancing. All right, let's talk about tonight's show. We have so much show. We have to get to all of it tonight. We have a great man here on the program. He did this movie, Rushmore, which is one of my favorite movies of the year. I love this film. If you haven't seen it, go see it. We're thrilled to have him here. Mr. Bill Murray is on the show. I bow to Bill Murray. We also have a very talented, very funny gentleman on the show. Of course, you know him from The Daily Show with Jon Stewart. And if you're going to get someone from The Daily Show with Jon Stewart, make sure it's Jon Stewart. And we got Jon Stewart here tonight. Very funny guy. We also have this evening a musical guest, Natalie Merchant, is on the program. And who knows, maybe something else kooky will happen. We've, of course, got Max Weinberg sitting over here. And for one more night anyway, Max Weinberg, 7 Max.
How you going?
Max Weinberg 7. Andrew, how are you?
The magical mystery tour is coming to take him away. How apropos.
Yes. Max, career suicide, what you're doing.
Yes.
This rock and roll will never last, my friend.
I know.
It's the big band music the kids want to hear.
Such a bad choice. Fancy hotels, travel the world first class. You're a fool.
Yeah.
Because
we offer
we'll
so much
turn on
here.
the hot water in your dressing room.
I may have to reconsider.
Yeah. We should talk about, you know, it was funny because we got a little all nostalgic today. He's gone. He's only going. He's not dying or anything. He's going away for 6 months.
Going away for 6 months.
But, you know, we live in this bubble where all we do is this show. We live in each other's pockets, pretty much.
And we have a very short attention span, so 6 months, no concept of what that means.
Exactly.
You know.
And we were thinking today about all the good times we've had with Max. You know, all the fun that we've had on the program. And, you know, I thought tonight it might be fitting for us just to mark the occasion to have a Max retrospective. Wouldn't that be nice to look back and see all the great moments with Max? That's right. We thought that would be a lot of fun, and we were thinking, one of the first things that came to mind, it's shocking, you know, you look at him tonight, he looks like a normal Joe, you know what I'm saying? It's the Max Weinberg we all know and love. It's like a puppy in the window. But, you know, Max hasn't always looked like that. Max has had many different looks since we started the show in September of '93, which is over 15 years now. Max has evolved dramatically, and we thought we should sort of look back tonight on some of those very different looks. Can we see that, Liz? Very comfortable with his body, which I think is important.
Yes.
You know, Max, we should point this out. I don't think people know the real Max. Max, believe me, folks, has always been a real humanitarian. He's always been very careful to send a good message out there for the kids, to try and educate them and lead them on the straight and narrow, and we should remember that.
They say prostitution is a victimless crime. Then where's my wallet? Huh? You got my wallet, bitch? Just trying to help.
I wish my father had talked to me that way, Max. It saved me a lot of trouble. You know, we're all having a good time tonight. We're all laughing, enjoying ourselves. But we have to remember that Max Weinberg went through a pretty dark time. Some of you may remember it was a couple of years ago. Do you remember this, Andy? It was in all the papers. Everyone was talking about it. The media got a hold of one of Max's sex tapes.
Oh, yeah.
And
very revealing.
Yeah, you remember this, Max, right? This was rough for you.
Man.
It caused you a lot of pain, and to commemorate that, I think we should show the sex tape right now, for some reason, just because I want to. Enjoy.
So sexy.
I'm not going to tell you again, Max. Turn that damn thing off.
Come on.
Shut up, you idiot. What tape do you have in there anyway? You better not be recording over my mad about you.
Oh, of course not. I have to do that. Come back.
Oh my God. You're taping over the recording of our son's birth?
Oh, so what? It's icky. It's gross. That thing scares me.
Imbecile, you're going to get it good this time.
seen his kids so happy. You know, it hasn't all been dark, though. On the bright side, your 5 years here, Max, have really toughened you up. Don't you agree? Mm-hmm. Max came to us. He was very fragile. He was very frail.
We put him through the ringer.
We put him through the ringer. We toughened him up. And I think because of us, he is now ready for a grueling Bruce Springsteen tour. Take a look.
Hello, I'm Max Weinberg. Thank you.
Whoa!
Conan! The trick is to never give up. Just keep working at it. You know, it's actually getting kind of hard to breathe.
Why are we embarrassed for a second and then overjoyed? I don't understand that.
Because he got a shovel in the chest?
Oh, right. Thanks, pal. And then finally, there's something to look back on. It's easy to forget because we're in halfway through our 6th season here, and I think a lot of people forget the way it used to be. But when we first went on the show, I was a complete unknown. Andy, you were a complete unknown. And Max was the only real celebrity because he'd been famous through rock and roll. Mm-hmm. And we actually had a show opening at the very beginning that reflected that. And I think we should look back on that right now. Can we see that, please?
It's the Conan O'Brien Show, starring Conan O'Brien, Andy Richter, and the incredibly remarkable, fantastic drumming of Max!
I like that one myself.
You know, if Max had taken care of that tooth, we'd still have that opening. Mm-hmm. But no. All right, we got a big show for you tonight, as you can tell. And who knows, a little surprise, I think, at the end of the show for Mr. Weinberg. So stick around, folks. When we come back, Bill Murray going to be joining us. All right, everybody, we're back. My first guest has starred in such films as Groundhog Day, Ghostbusters, and Caddyshack. He's received critical acclaim and several awards already for his latest role in the hilarious film Rushmore. Let's hear it, folks, for Mr. Bill Murray. How are you, Bill?
Happy, sad, Conan.
Happy / sad, huh?
Yeah. I mean, it's nice to be here, but when Max is leaving, it's not a nice night, is it, ladies and gentlemen? He's going to be a really tough act to replace, but I think I got it done for you, Bill. Screws are falling out of this.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
This is going to save a lot of cash.
Yeah. Well,
thank you. That's nice. He'll be over here. Eisenhower.
I think it's going to be a charitable donation. I let people play with him backstage, and he's not working too well anymore.
No, not so good.
So just give him the goodwill and take the write-off.
Okay. Yeah.
In that bag.
Did this shock you, Max leaving? Is it a shock to you?
You know, I wasn't aware. I thought he should leave, but I didn't know he was going. You know, I mean, there's a vibe when you know someone's got to go, but You think, you always think, it's just me, nobody else feels that way. But, good move. Yeah, so,
He's doing the right thing.
I kept thinking, this guy played with the boss. What's he doing with the tie on every night,
Exactly.
That's not right. You're a musician. Lose the tie, Max. Get out there on the road and let it kill you.
I'll do that.
Let it kill you? That's what you want?
Yeah, no, I mean, the road kills, doesn't it? Isn't that what they say?
Oh, man. Yeah, it does.
He slipped into one of the Eagles' voice there.
He channeled Don Henley, and it was fun. I enjoyed it. Let's talk about, you said happy, so let's talk about something a little sad. I don't like to bring it up, but I love this movie Rushmore. I really did, and I don't say that often. Yeah. I say I like a lot of movies, I have to, but this movie I really... I'm always here saying I loved it, and it's a lie. But this movie was very good. It was excellent, and I really did like it, and I thought for sure this is going to get some kind of Academy nod. It's going to get a nomination, and it didn't happen. Tell us how that felt.
Well, I got caught up in it, I got caught up in the excitement, When you get regular phone calls from people you haven't heard from in a while, you think, maybe this is it. Maybe this is the real thing. No, I won a couple of prizes, too, a couple of Critics Awards, so I kind of got thinking, well, geez, what am I going to wear? But so then I went out to I got nominated for a Golden Globe Award, and I went to that, and I couldn't believe I was even there. It's sort of like, it's like if you went to every high school reunion you had, you'd think there was something wrong with you, Right. So there I was, and fought my way into that thing, and they give the supporting actor award in the first 90 seconds of the show. Well, I'm barely sitting down looking for a drink or water or anything, And it's like, and the next thing there's a camera in your face going, Bill Murray from Rushmore. And I'm like, huh? And I lost within like a minute and a half. And it's like a 4-hour show, And they're not serving any hard stuff. So, it's sweet. And I'm thinking, it's the road. It's killing me, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
So then, then the Oscar nominations were like the next week, and I didn't get it, and I was like, oh, nuts. But then I thought, well, that's good. That's better.
What do you mean it's better? Why?
Well, you get all this mercy, from people and pity. And
Sounds cool.
Yeah, it's really tops. And then, because I can't imagine going there and losing. And I said, how can they let you go to it? Because if you go to the event and you go to the Oscars, it's an even bigger deal. There's 1 billion people watching you lose, And the winner is Robert Duvall. Thanks. Great. And, you're just dying there. But then it turns out the Academy takes care of you. But they don't leave you hanging like that. They give you a little cyanide capsule that you can take as soon as it goes.
You pop that in?
Yeah. They just get you right to the limo.
This is very rough. I'm sorry to hear all this.
It's all right. Actually, it's a huge relief. I can, I'm going to be all right.
Really? You okay? Because there's water right there if you're going to have an emotional moment. We can always edit it out.
It is water.
You lousy.
I'm in trouble and you give me water.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry.
No.
We have a clip here from the movie, which I've been telling all my friends.
Yeah,
and then I started mentioning it on the show because I realized I had a TV show.
Oh, great.
And then I realized that only my friends were watching.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. It is a good movie, a really good movie. And, it was, you never expect to win prizes. You just do them because you think they're good. And this guy really did make a good movie, so I'm okay with that.
Well, let's show a clip here. Do we need to set this up?
I think it's better if people just pay $6 or $7 and go see it. But it's anyway. I play like an older a guy who's I make friends with a high school student, and he's using me to help his potential romance with a teacher at his school.
Right.
So I'm going to the school to check things out.
All right, let's take a look at this clip from Rushmore.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, Max, how's it going?
Terrible. Tell me something. When you talked to Miss Cross the other
Do you
day,
have a
did
telephone
feel
pass? Excuse me. Do you have a telephone pass?
1 second.
I gotta tell you, I don't know what you see in her. I don't think she's right for you.
What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, she's not that beautiful. She's not that intriguing.
You're a bad man. On and off screen, I'm sure. We had
championships are won at the defensive end.
He's like 8 years old.
He's going inside on me.
We had, speaking of kids, we had the young guy, Jason Schwartzman, who I think does a fine job in the movie. And he came out here promoting the film and was very candid. He said that when you guys met, you were not impressed. You did not like him.
I didn't like him personally that much, but professionally I despised him.
As long as we've cleared it up, then I'm happy.
We rehearsed in the director's hotel room for about an hour, and I went directly to the bar after it. I went and got really drunk in a Texas bar, hotel bar, and it was not a good week for me. But it turned out he pulled it together pretty quickly because he saw what I looked like the next morning. He didn't want that anymore for anybody.
So he...
Yeah, and he pulled it, and he ends up doing a really great job in the movie, of course. And but the first day, he was just, I don't know what he was. He's just a wise ass. Can I say wise? He was just a wise guy.
We can say wise ass, right?
He is just,
you can say it 4 times.
He's a real character. He's a real character, and he's just a wise guy. And he's really delightful to be with. It's sort of like if you have a dog that's bad, you know, and you're the only one that can control him. You know, he bites everybody else but you. That's how it felt. It was like having a dog like that around.
You didn't like him personally, professionally, and you think of him as a dog. Very nice.
That's under my power.
Do you think now that he's had the success with the film, do you see big things for him then?
Well, he's a musician. He's a drummer in it. Wait a minute.
Wow.
He's a very talented drummer, willing to work, you know, for scale. And he has a band called Phantom Planet. They're out in L.A. They got a contract and everything.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's one of those guys who could actually come in, dabble, take a lead in a movie, and never do it again. You know, if he didn't choose to.
It's the way it should be done.
Often.
Yeah. Rushmore, of course, is in theaters now, folks. If you haven't seen it,
I got a question for you.
Yes, go ahead.
You're from Boston, right?
I'm from Boston. Yeah.
Now, there's a big blizzard up there, a big storm. Were you able to get through to your family and your loved ones?
I don't know. I haven't talked to them.
I mean, are you going to organize any kind of relief effort? Are you going to do anything? That's
No way.
No?
Got my own TV show. I got out of there.
Okay. All right.
That may have looked bad.
Yeah.
Can we try that again?
Yeah.
Because I'd like to help those people. Oh, the weather's great here. I could care less. Look at it. Stars are out. Chrysler Building looking beautiful. We're out of time, which is too bad because we...
It's so nice being here. Really. Maybe I'll go help those people up in Boston. Go see Rushmore. I'll be busy
Rushmore. Bill Murray, everybody. Be back with Rushmore. All right, everybody, we're back. My next guest tonight is a comedian, an actor, and the host of The Daily Show with Jon Stewart on Comedy Central. Please welcome the very funny Jon Stewart. How you doing there, John?
I'm doing very well, thank you. I'm excited to be here on such a historic night, and I got some stuff too. I had a monkey in here too. I don't know. I don't know what happened to it. Huh? Bastard. I'm from New Jersey, and E Street Band and Bruce Springsteen have meant a great deal to me. And I know, Bill was talking earlier about the road killing you and taking your soul. And I guess Bon Jovi, another New Jersey guy, summed it up best. When you go on the road, you're a cowboy. On a steel horse you'll be riding. And they're going to want you. Dead or alive, they don't care, they want you. So I hitchhiked down to the Jersey Shore today to win Max something on the boardwalk.
That's nice.
So that he always remembers where he's from. So I got you. I'm not very good at the boardwalk games. I got you.
That's really nice.
Yeah, his name is Piscopo.
Well, I'll need that on the road.
It's a very well-built fish.
Thank
Let's
you.
put him over here.
By the way, that has a weird South American sort of virus, so don't touch it.
That would be too late for me then, wouldn't it?
Oh, would it? Oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Stay away from that. Because I don't know if Max. I've met Max. Do you want to tell the story?
No, you can tell it, John.
Okay. It was 1978, and Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band were playing Jadwin Gym. And on the campus of Princeton University. And I went, and this is, you remember, you guys were about to do Darkness on the Edge of Town, and I go, Darkness! Woo!
And we played it for you.
You remember?
Yeah,
and then you, I'm sure you made eye contact with me.
I knew you, yes. Yeah, that was you.
Thank you. I'm just
That was a big night for everybody, remember.
I'm here tonight to creep Max out. That's the only reason I'm here. I actually used to see, in New Jersey, pretty much all we had was Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band. We have that and like some distant Revolutionary War memories, and that was about it. It's not we're like in between Philly and New York, and we have Springsteen and,
right.
you know, Fire. We just discovered Fire. And so we used to go see, not them, but Backstreets, which was, do you remember? They're a Springsteen cover band.
Yeah.
That's how lame my life was in the early 80s. But after like 15 Genesee cream ales, you really think you're seeing Springsteen. Because they go through
Is
the
it
whole
exactly
thing.
15 you need before it kicks in?
It was for me.
Okay.
But they did it with unbelievable, like, everybody looked just like the guys in the E Street Band. I mean, they all took great pains to look like them and sound like them. And even the guy who played Bruce would do the talking before the song thing, like, I wrote this song, you know, to do the whole thing, you know.
Right,
you're all drunk, you're like, Bruce, you know, you're all excited. And you're completely hammered, but you're loving it. And they would always blow it, though, when they got to Clarence. Because they did it real dramatically. They'd call him up like they'd be in the middle of Rosalita. And they'd go, all right, take it away, big man. And their Clarence was this like really skinny white guy with blonde curly hair, like an effeminate Peter Frampton.
Yeah. An effeminate Peter Frampton?
A more
How do you
effeminate
pull
Peter
that
Frampton,
off?
exactly.
You just broke the scale, my friend.
So, and this like 80-pound white guy would just come on stage, and they'd all pretend he was Clarence. They'd call him Clarence. They'd, hit it, Clarence! And we'd be like, that guy sucks! But
And then a few more ales and you're okay.
exactly. But have fun out there, and I'm sure I'll be backstage stalking all of you.
Now, we have something in common to talk about, which is I got...
Both Irish.
Yes. You got the map on your face, my friend.
Thank you.
I got a golden retriever, but I guess I got him like 8 months ago.
Oh, yeah?
And it changed my life getting a dog. And you got...
I got we got a pit bull from
What
the
are you
pound.
reaching for?
A gun. I have a...
I thought you had the dog with you.
I wanted to show you. This is a picture of me and my dog. We're actually watching Triumph the Insult Dog on TV.
Oh.
Whenever Triumph comes on, the dog...
The dog stands up like that?
He stands up and he says, that is not how we talk.
It is more Ukrainian.
He looks just like
Oh, look
Triumph
at this.
a
It's
little bit.
sweet.
He looks...
Do you like having a...
Yeah.
That's
9
so
months
sweet.
I was pregnant with that. No.
Yeah. You look fine now.
Thank you. Thank you.
How has it changed your life? Do you like having a dog?
I love having a dog. It's very difficult because she's a problem dog. She's got a lot of difficulties. This is how she woke me up on my birthday. At 4 in the morning, she got up and began to throw up. You know, sometimes they eat their own poop. So she throws up. So this is what we'd hear. We'd hear throwing up, and then 5 minutes later we hear this. She's eating it.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Which would in turn make her, it was like a perpetual motion machine. She would then begin to throw up again. 4 hours this went on. Because dogs, I don't know if you realize this, have absolutely no short-term memory.
Right.
So here's what she would do. She would go, ugh, man, I am so sick. Oh my God, food.
Yeah.
And then begin to lap it up.
Right.
And then just turn and go, oh, I'm so sick. It's oh, look, food. And then go back. All through the night, she kept this up.
If we humans could be more like that, the world's problems would be solved.
If we could only eat our own vomit. But it's better than I had a cat that used to go into heat. Would have, and it's look, we've all been horny. All right. I was looking for some nod of agreement
not here.
there.
Our
But
lives ended
have
long
you ever
ago.
seen a female cat in heat? It's the loudest thing. If you've never seen it, there's some wonderful after-hours clubs, by the way.
Let's check it out later.
We can go down to the kitty cat lounge. But I think we've all been horny. I've never been so horny, though, that I stood on a windowsill going, and that's what the cat would do, just sit on the window and just point her butt. It's like a radar. And then somehow another cat would hear that and go, all right.
Yeah.
Down, 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 down.
I've never seen a cat do that. You're lying now.
You don't hang out at the pound, baby.
Yeah, all right. I've been missing out, my friend. Well, hilarious stuff. And, of course, The Daily Show with Jon Stewart, Monday through Thursday at 11 o'clock p.m.
Yes, my friend.
On Comedy Central.
Yes, my friend.
Very nice.
You as
Continued
well.
success with
Thank
you.
you very much.
John,
I appreciate it.
thank you very much for stopping by. Jon Stewart, everybody. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Natalie Merchant coming up. Everybody, we are back. My next guest this evening is making her first appearance on our show. It is a real pleasure to welcome her as she performs a song from her hit album, Ophelia. Ladies and gentlemen, Natalie Merchant.
It's a pity, it's a crying shame. Who pulled you down again? How painful it must be to bruise so easily inside. It's a pity, it's a downright crime. It happens all the time. Wanna stay little daddy's girl. Wanna hide from a vicious world outside. Don't cry. No, the tears will do no good, so dry your eyes. Daddy, he's the Iron Man, about a shipwrecked on dry land. Your mama, she's a better bride. She'll never be satisfied, and you know that that's not right. But don't cry. You know the tears will do no good, so dry your eyes. It's slow, it's painful, but I tell you life is sweet. In spite of the misery, there's so much more to be grateful. Well, who do you believe? Who will you listen to? Who will it be? Because it's hard. I've tried to comfort you. I tried to tell you to be patient, 'cause they are blind and they can't see. What's gonna come one day, all gonna fade away. Your daddy, the war machine. Your mama, the lung and the suffering. Praise not of what she cannot see.
a break. We'll be right back. Okay, everybody, we're back. We are getting to the end of our show for the evening. It's kind of sad tonight. Max is going to be leaving us for a little while, and we're going to miss him. I'm actually a little worried about you, Max. You got a ride home tonight? You okay?
Yeah, Conan, I'll be all right.
Yeah, actually, I heard that maybe a friend of yours stopped by. Give you a ride back to Jersey?
Yeah, I got it covered. I knew.
All right. Is he here? Right now, you're. I just want to make sure you got a ride. Let's get your friend out here right now. Let's see.
What you've been going through. You ready for a little road work? Give me a tempo. You can lose the jacket. What about the top? Well, Friday night, paint a guy's fresh out of work. Talking about the weekend, scrubbing off the dirt. Some heading home with a family, some are looking to get hurt. Some going down to the store wearing trouble on the shirts. Come on, little man, I work for the county at 95. All day I hold a red flag and watch it pass me by. In my head I got a picture of a pretty little miss. Someday, mister, I'm gonna lead a better life than this. Laying down a black top, all day long I don't stop. Blasting through the bedrock, I'm working on a highway. Well, I met her at a dance down at the Union Hall. She was standing with her brother's back up against a wall. Sometimes we go walking down a Union track. My dad looks straight at her and she looks straight back. I'm walking on the highway, laying down a black top. Walking on the highway, all day long I don't stop. Walking on the highway, blasting through the bedrock. I'm working on the highway. Come on, Jack. So I took my money and I put it all away. To see her dead, but he didn't live much. I say, son, can't you see? She's just a little girl. She don't know nothing about the cruel, cruel world. We did out down to Florida, we got along all right. One day a brother's came and got her, and took me in a black and white. Prosecutor took the promise that he made on that day. And Mike, the judge got mad and he put me straight away. Every morning to the church bell clang. Come on, mama. Man, the warden go swinging on the Charlotte County Road. Laying down a black top. All day long I don't stop. Blasting through the bedrock. I'm working on the highway. Laying down a black top. All day long I don't stop. Blasting through the bedrock. I'm working on the highway. You boys want to go? Anybody want to go?
Okay, everybody, that is our show for the evening. I want to thank all our guests. Bruce, take care of our boy, will you? I will. All right. Have a great night, everybody.